But we want to continue our coverage of Hurricane Helene. We want to check on the conditions in Tallahassee. Let's go to Forrest Saunders live there now. Good morning, Forrest. What's it look like?
Good morning, ladies. Yeah, crazy to think it is morning. I feel like I've been doing this job now for 24 hours, so I'm not even sure what day it is anymore. But I will tell you, I think the story of Tallahassee will be, whew, that was a close one, right? We aren't hearing about any major widespread damage. That's not to say that there isn't any, because we are still trying to find out just how bad this storm has been to the capital city. We have heard about some trees down in some parts of town. There is power out in some places. Here we have the generator going, as I'm sure you can hear it rumbling in the background here at the state EOC. But a lot of what I'm seeing is branches like this, right? This is about as thin as I am. So that's some good news, I think, for the capital city, because there were predictions that we got a direct hit from a Cat 3. It was going to be, potentially the worst hurricane on record hitting Tallahassee. And this, of course, was a Cat 4. So it sounds like maybe we got lucky. I don't want to say anything until this rain stops, because my house is just around the corner. I would love for this thing to stay out of here. But at this point, things seem okay. I can give you a brief recap of what we heard from the governor just a little bit ago. He spoke around 11:15, so something like 45 minutes ago now. He was speaking when landfall was happening. Basically what he said was, we know of one confirmed fatality that was related to Helene. That was down in the Ybor City area. This was a traffic incident. This was a person driving on the road. It sounds like that car was hit by some falling debris, a road sign. It sounds like unfortunate situation there. He expected there would be more fatalities. This is a massive storm. It brought devastating winds, lots of rain, that crazy wall of water up to 20 feet of storm surge, which is just nuts. And so they expect there will be more fatalities in the future, but we just don't have those yet. He also talked a little bit about infrastructure and where we're at right now with roads and bridges. As far as state officials know, as far as they know, they haven't had any major disasters there. Not like what we saw with Ian, right? If you remember, only about an hour after Ian, we saw this bridge going to Sanibel Island that was wiped out. We knew about that, but we haven't had any of those reports yet. So there's some maybe potential good news there. We just haven't had enough time to really figure it out, because it's dark. It's dark out, and we need to wait for city, state, local officials to really assess the damage. And with that, we will probably get a better idea of fatalities as well, the unfortunate part of this whole thing. But I will say, this is the latest out here at the state EOC. We're going to keep it monitored. But again, Tallahassee right now, I think, maybe starting to breathe a sigh of relief.